I want your love and I want your revenge. I want your love. I don't wanna be friends. Je donne amour, écoute, je donne amour. Je donne amour. I don't wanna be friends. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't actually know that French part. Je donne amour. Something I don't know. Anyway, guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you today with the Earth 2 Veve Omi update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Everyone who was here this morning, let me know. It's been great. Check out Star Helix and Veve Vault on the YouTube, and check out at Not Star Helix and at Hey David Don on the Twitter. And everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. E2, ask me anything if you want on Earth 2. I went over a lot of stuff this morning. Just ask me anything, whether it's about the E2 Summit, whether it's about jewels, properties, Chavez Topia, link down below. What we have here is the third set of James Bond, and there was a popular thread on Reddit, I forget how long ago, where they said, hey, wouldn't it be a cool idea if they showed you badges, like in Captain America Civil War, like in the Civil War comics. The way that Tony Stark's side got Deadpool on their side was they gave him a badge. They said, hey, Deadpool, money, women, logic. You can't really reason with him. You always have to expect the unexpected with Deadpool. Somebody offered him a badge, and then he said, yep, I'm on your side because you offered me a badge. Crazy, right? Wouldn't it be cool if they offered you a badge if you got every Bombshell set, or every Batman Black and White set, or every single James Bond set? I think that'd be pretty cool. I'm doing well on the James Bond sets. The only one I haven't completed is that one where we don't know when the drop is going to be. But this one today, I don't know how many gems I'm going to need for this. Most likely, I'm gonna probably try to play it safe, and I'm going to go and I'm gonna load up on some gems. I'm gonna try to go for the non-ultra rare first. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna hiccup there, and I'm buying a little bit more gems. So apparently, those speaking of gems, those Spider-Men before. Of course, the marketplace is closed right now. The ultra rare Ben Riley Spider-Man. Apparently, at the start, they were going for like $1,700. If I had seen that, I would have gotten one. They're up to like $2,800 up until like 2 seconds ago, which is bananas. You just even if you bought one as soon as marketplace opened, you made over $1,000. It's insane. It's insane. So I'm gonna go to these here. Brendan Z says, "Let's go." Jo says, "Can I participate with a new account I made 2 hours ago?" You should be able to. So for everyone that hasn't seen this yet. Oh, hey. And again, I'm not going to what do you call it? Heyo. For anyone that is in the family and friends Patreon tier member, you get my cell phone number. You can text me anytime. And that's what Manlo's recent Patreon member did. He just wrote me a text. So I said, heyo. As long as I'm not running, as long as I'm not sexy time with the girl, and I'm, in a place that, doesn't have cell phone area, as long as I'm not any of those three scenarios, I will answer right away unless I'm sleeping. But yeah, so Joe, what I'm gonna do, that's gonna be my next Patreon member shout out. It's gonna be JoJo. Hey, get out, leave right now. All right, moving on. What you're gonna do is you're gonna open up the app. You're gonna hit the start collecting, and make sure you go to your profile and load up on a couple of gems. You actually don't need to. For a lot of these drops, what you do is you're gonna go. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to drops. Check this guy. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna forget I said that. You open the app, you scroll down, and where it says like new arrivals over here. Let me darken that a little bit for you. Where it says new arrivals, you click one, whichever one you want, and then it'll see the drop button. This is the one that is the ultra rare. So if you don't want to go for the ultra rare, go for the other one. But anyway, just to show you where it is, there's the buy now button. It's already there. This is the amount of time we have, about 26 minutes left. Be advised, guys, when this hits 0, if you hit the buy now button, when that says 0, you'll get that message. You won't be able to do it. You won't be able to participate, because by the time you X out of that, they're all going to be gone. After this hits 0, it's going to go away. As soon as this goes away, bam, then you buy the buy now button. Pow! That's what you do. So you can do it for that, or you could scroll and you can try to get this one. This is the one I'll probably go for because there's a couple thousand and I'm probably going to get it. $87. Oh, all right. So I got a buddy of mine that said, appreciate your advice on something. I have an opportunity to buy. Oh my God. So basically, somebody is trying to buy a Donnie for $60,000. They have the opportunity. They are reluctant because I'm not sure it has a lot of room for growth, or maybe it's destined to drop, but you would know better than I would. What would you recommend? So I'm going to tell you guys right now, if you're just buying to flip, there are about a dozen or two others that I'd go for instead. If you're going to buy to keep and you want it cheap, I'd say get Donnie now, because even if it drops short term, it will not be this price again next year, in my opinion. So again, if Donnie for $60,000, if I had the money, I would, but I just, again, where's the cheaper option? So like, what I always ask myself is, where's the cheaper option? So I'm going to tell her, I always ask myself, where's the cheaper option? And if you can go and say, hey, if you can find it cheaper, by all means do it. But if you can't, and the cheapest on the floor right now is $95,000, which someone will pay. This is nothing for certain people that have a lot of Ethereum. Like, it's fine. Only 150 of these, and it's an official. And only again, what do you think the price is? Maybe short term it does go down. Maybe short term they have a couple of. I don't think so though. I mean, the only way I could see that going down is if, let's say, we have not even a whale. Even if we have somebody that has a couple of them, they have multiple of them, they can consistently kind of keep that price and have like that artificial, deflation there, so that it can go and keep it at a certain price. But that only lasts for how long they have how many they have for. And again, multiple people do have some, so it probably could. But oh man, that. Again, the next cheapest option is 50% higher than that at $95,000. So that's what I would do if I had the money and I wasn't going to need that money anytime soon. I would buy it. If it was again, but that's also if I didn't have any other sets to complete. Like I said, if it was for flipping, if it was just for flipping, there's a bunch of others that I definitely would recommend over Donnie. But if it's not for flipping, if it's just for long-term hodl, then yeah, sure, get it. So I'd also complete other sets. Also, if this will prevent you from completing other sets, I wouldn't go crazy right now. I'd complete, and the reason why I would complete other sets first is because, reason being, the more complete sets you have, the more points in the Master Collector program, the easier it will be to buy land. That is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying right now. So yeah, Joe, hopefully you can participate. Yeah, and Brendan, so Brendan brings up a good point. You might have to do a CAPTCHA. It's like, where are all the red lights? Where are all the bicycles? That type of deal. So be prepared. It says, can't access Marketplace now. Last 4 hours. Keep saying account restricted. Oh, you got the restricted account. Yeah, that's going to be rough. Open up a ticket. I mean, they're working on it anyway, but yeah, I'd say definitely open up a ticket. Renzi says, a lot of people are experiencing that. I personally am not, but the best thing I've heard is to put in a ticket. Make sure they know your Veve username. Could get a secret rare gift. That's true too. It says, oh, sweet. Oh, also, apparently they didn't even, nobody has the James Bond tickets yet, and I'll show you why. Which is really, it's kind of cool. Like it's no wonder why nobody's messaged me yet. Congrats to those who scored on yesterday's #NoTimeToDie movie ticket drop. We're in the process of contacting each purchaser to deliver the movie theater tickets. Here's to real world utility. or maybe it's the fact that they know who got it. It's the actual real movie tickets that they're about to. But show us the list. Um, yeah, it's either they're talking about the real tickets or they're talking about the whatever. Someone asked me overnighted. If payment clears, yes, I can overnight. Sorry, I'm trying to sell this. If I can sell this other Pokemon box, I'll get another million Omi. So yeah, if payment clears, yes, I can go overnight. They're asking me to overnight it, and I totally can. I totally can. All right, I'm going to go onto my. Oh, okay. I'm going to go onto my own video, and I'm going to give myself a like because I feel like 11, 12 likes is a little too little right now. Hey, Randy, haven't seen you for a long time. How are you? I saw you this morning. Crazy. Marco Ribeiro says, bro, check out Earthium's NFTs on OpenSea. Are they good? Are they good? Are they good? Marcos Ribeiro, send me a link somewhere. Excuse me. Inet Ortega says, yay, back. And Randy showered. I did. I went to the bathroom. I did some arms. I did some biceps and triceps. And then I came back here. I wasn't sure I had time for a shower, but I did. I barely put my deodorant on, and I barely put on a shirt. Doesn't really count as a shirt. And then I started live streaming. So yeah. Oh, thank you guys for 20-something likes. You guys are great. You guys are great. Michael Rubio says, Pokemon Heaven. Oh, okay. Hope. Okay, yeah. So Pokemon, yeah. In Earthium, I had been a, what do you call it? I'd been a judge on a Pokemon contest. People would make tile art with Pokemon, like make Pokemon with tiles. I was like, oh, that's so cool. So I did help that. I thought that was really cool. And apparently some of them are on OpenSea right now. Ortega says, yeah, oh yeah, just read that. Brian Romantic says, hey Randy, yo, what up, what up? Marco says, you're well, bro. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing very well. I'm very happy. White Rabbit says, please rub Dashy's head for me. I have been blanking out on these drops. I really want time to die poses. All right, White Rabbit. For you, for Sparta, Wolverines. There you go. There you go. Oh, good Dashy. Good Dashy. Good Dashy. For Frodo. Mm-hmm. Joseph says, bless Dashy with holy water. Well, Dashy can bless us with holy water. Brandon Z says, number 41 incoming. Hey, what's going on? So Pacific. Do you want to be known as Pacific? I mean, you're on the so I do have, and I'll keep you guys on this conversation. Again, this is real types of conversation here. She says, okay, Randy, thanks for the input. I'm so torn. I'd like to complete all the sets, but I also don't want to invest in something that won't at least double. I have all the collectible sets that have been fully dropped except for the first Powerpuff Girl set and the gold logo. But I'm collecting for profit, not for ego or for the love of characters. So if it's a bad investment, I might pass on Donnie. Doubling from 60K is going to happen eventually, but will it happen in 3 months from now or 2 years from now? Both, I think, are much better than the both I think are much better than the than most of the stock market. But that being said, if I had your goals and I had an extra couple 100,000, I'd complete those sets, I would buy as much land in the Veveverse as I could. Then sell what you don't want for a profit. That's what I would do. If I had those goals of just collecting what you like, and I don't care what Donnie is, because the more completed sets that you have, the better chance you'll get land in the Veveverse. And if you can do that, then that's great. If you can go and do that, I would have zero issue. Again, I won't do this, but I would bite the bullet on something now, even if it's only even if I lose money on it. Even if I go and I buy Donnie for 60,000 and I can only sell him for 55,000, which I don't think will be possible, but even if I only do that, I would take that hit just so that I can go and buy land in the Veveverse, because it doesn't matter if I lose a couple thousand on a now purchase. If that allows me to get land in the Veveverse, which could 10 or 20 or 50 or 100x, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'd buy him and the gold statue, even if I were going to lose money short term, because the money it would help me gain from the Veveverse is going to be wild. That's just me, though. Okay, moving on. Bean Tech Finance says, I picked up the ultra rare Ben Rileys for 8. Oh, I hate you. I hate you so much. Dude, I'm so jealous. You can tell my emotions are real. I am, dude, I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy. Yeah, so there's only 616 available minus what Veve took. So there's less than 600 of those available. That was it. Oh, I got a super chat over here. Oh, Predict My Future says, hi, Randy. You're such a smart cookie. Thanks for being such a great friend. Oh, my God. Predict, I love you. I love you so much. Yeah, so that's what I would say. Predict if even if I were to lose money short term on the gold statue, Mooley, and these, it just completes the set. And I would say, yeah, I would say even if I lose money short term, it's like, you ever see Dinner for Schmucks, where Paul Rudd plays like this sales guy or whatever, and he's talking about this lady that wants to make like rocket ship lamps, like they're lamps made of rocket, like little tiny rocket ships. And his bosses are like laughing at him. It's like, you could literally make hundreds of dollars on this deal. They're a big firm, they're used to making tens of millions of dollars, so they're laughing at him. And he's like, but then he goes to the boss like, sir, you're not looking at, your people are not looking at the whole project. They're looking at this one deal. But who is this lady married to? Look into the person that you're about to do business with. This lady that has this crazy, stupid idea for rocket ships is married to this like Russian billionaire. And if we get her as a client, we get him as a client. And that is going to be, just a couple $1 billion. No big deal. No big deal. And he says, we'll lose money on the rocket ship deal, the lamps, but we'll make billions on the partnership with him. We'd be exclusive. And he'd like, oh, all right, it's a really good idea. So just using that particular premise of, short-term pain, long-term gain. Now the only reason I wouldn't buy those is if, let's say, I had only had an extra $100,000, and I spent 60 on Donnie and 30 on the gold statue. I only have $10,000 left. Then I wouldn't do it. The only reason I wouldn't do it is because $10,000 to buy land, it's not a lot of money, not compared to the $100,000. Again, that $10,000, okay, you 10x your money and you get right back to that $100,000. I would much rather not complete those sets right now and save that 100 grand and go all in with that 100 grand in the Veveverse. And then if you don't want to, everything that you don't want, you just sell. Like at some point, I might sell most of my season 2 and season 3, with the exception of stuff that I like. Again, the season 1, that's just going to be in a museum in the Veveverse, so I won't sell those. But at some point, mostly I have a bunch of Omi, and hopefully I have like 109 or 110 million by next week. If I can sell this this other one, if I can sell this Pokemon box. But yeah, so I have enough Omi, I should be able to go and buy that. So I don't really need physical money, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, so good for you, Bean Tech Finance. This is stupid rare. This is literally about as much as Bubbles. Bubbles from the season 1 Powerpuff Girls, it's worth like $7,000 right now, and it has the same number of mints. And Bubbles, hella popular. Bubbles, even though she is not as rare as Donnie, or not as cool, not as rare as him, or who's the other, Professor Utonium. when you think of Powerpuff Girls, who do you think of? You think of Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup, because that was the show. And then you think of Mojo Jojo and him, and maybe the mayor, and again, old school people, like maybe people that grew up in the '90s. You're not thinking about Donnie. You didn't grow up with that, but you grew up with everyone else. Even Professor Utonium's kind of okay, and I can't wait for them to do like a season 3 with the Rowdy Rough Boys. At least I hope that's what they do. The lady that's the mayor's secretary, I forget her name, but Bubbles is pretty popular, and it's worth about $7,000 right now. Spider-Man is a little bit more is a lot more popular than Bubbles. Now, granted, that's the Peter Parker Spider-Man that makes sense. Even though there's 1,000 of him, why he's worth more than Bubbles? Because those will both climb. But, however, this guy is a Ben Reilly first edition Spider-Man. Even still, this should be worth about as much as Bubbles. At least right now, Bubbles I think is very undervalued. If Donnie's worth 95, 100 grand, and he's got 150, then him should be, let's say 40, 45, and then Bubbles should be about 20 grand, in my opinion, give or take. Renzi says, Randy, willing to do a 1-to-1 FaceTime to talk finances to a young entrepreneur? Is it you? Is it you, Brendan? Is it you? I mean, ask me anything over here, but shoot me a message on Twitter or Instagram, and then I definitely like helping out younger people because that being said, not in financial, even though I am or I was before I retired, but yeah. So yeah, shoot me a message. Free Kip says, Randy, what up, bro? Love the energy. Thanks for Kip. Come back from the gym, feel good. John says, does this make sense? Yes, it does. Wait, what makes sense? No, I don't know what you said. If I were to buy Donnie. If he were to buy Donnie, it was a she. She is, this lady is more powerful than any of us, I think, combined. Said she should grab the whole set and hodl. Yeah, again, and my price prediction for Donnie is that because you have, this is before OpenSea, this is before mass adoption, and again, most people that you guys can attest to this fact, have not bought an NFT. Most people probably don't even know what it is. Maybe they might have heard it. Oh, I've heard of that, but they just don't know what it is. This is going to be insane. This is, again, this is Amazon in 97. It's like Google in 04. Like this is, at least the stocks anyway. John says, 1 Clio, 1 Amelia is better to have than 1 Pride because in the end, some people with Pride will have to get your Clios and Amelias in order to complete the set, but not vice versa. That's true because there are twice as many Prides as there are Clios or Amelias. I think Clios and Amelias are like 1,000 each, and the Prides are like 1,900 something. And also, even if you're not about hodling forever, even if with that 1 Pride, if you ever want to liquidate a large amount of money, maybe you might be able to fractionalize that, and say, I'm going to sell shares of this. I don't know how you do that. Rally.io does that. I don't know how, but they do. They even have a Trophy Kangaskhan. So, we're gonna, fractionalize these, and you can buy a certain amount. Great. But if you can't do that, if you can't fractionalize, then what you have is that you have to liquidate the whole thing. At least if you have an Amelia and a Cleopatra, you can at least keep one of them and liquidate the other. So that's why I like that too. It doesn't says finances. Yeah. Is that good luck, everyone? Good luck. Peter VDB says, what's up? What's going on? White Rise says, good point, John. Free Kip says, what are those dozen or 2 collectibles you would look into flipping that are better than Donnie right now? I would say Professor Utonium, because they have that Professor Utonium gang, and he has less mints than Bubbles, and he's like not half, but he's a bit under. He's like 4.9. Bubbles like 7. So he's like a good 40% under. So I definitely like him. I think the Cryptkins are wildly undervalued, and I'm not just saying that because I have the set. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to complete the set. I think the Cryptkins are wildly undervalued because they're season 1. There's only one of them, and they're taking really cool characters. Like again, you have Bigfoot, you have the Loch Ness Monster known as Nessie, you have the New Jersey Devil, you have Mothman. Like Mothman is West Virginia, Twilight Mothman. You have Cosmic Cthulhu. really cool characters. My toe. Oh god, my pinky toe. Oh god, that was. You have really cool characters, and sorry. Yeah, I just don't get why those. I know why they're so low. There's a lot of mints of them. I think things that are worth like $20. Yeah, I think those have a lot of room to grow, because it's not like the Marvel Mighties, where Marvel Mighties, there's only one version of, what do you call it? I guess you have Captain America, Steve Rogers, and Sam Wilson, and then you have the Thing and Mr. Fantastic. It's like they might only be worth $10 or $12, $14, whatever, but that's what you get. You get you can get a bunch of them, and it's just one of them. But a lot of these are worth $18, $20, and it's different. The commons they're different from each other. So I really like all of those. I would say, as far as that first appearance Harley Quinn, the first appearance Joker, those are wildly undervalued in my opinion as well, because they have the same amount of mints as the Todd McFarlane Batman. If you don't like that Batman, there's a dozen other Batman that you can get. But the first appearance Harley Quinn, which is not in that Harley Quinn black and white set, it's in, I think, Series 2. Let me go and check this real quick. Oh god, no. Alright. Profile, full sets. Here we go. No, Black and White Season 2 does have, that first appearance of the Joker, Jim Lee's Joker. So you do have that. And then in Series 3, you have the first appearance of Harley Quinn. You also have the first appearance of Penguin, too. So, but yeah, that first appearance of Harley Quinn, I think that's undervalued. Voice is so good. Jim, I don't know what the Nightwing's going to go for, but yeah, that's just my opinion. Big Bardas and Starfires, they were at one point like $2,500 each. I think the Big Barda you can get for like $1,600, or at least you could. I haven't checked it in a while. And so, again, that even that ultra rare Harley Quinn is 500 of them, so it's about a little more than 3x the amount of Donnie. And let's say Donnie's $95,000 at the floor. So it should probably be worth about $25,000-$30,000, but it's not. It's worth like $9,000 right now. So I would say the Harley Quinn, the ultra rare, that has a lot of room to grow as well. Even though it's not a first appearance, there's just so few of them, and everybody loves Harley Quinn. She's very, very big fan favorite. I would also think that this Ghostbusters, that one is underrated as well, because if you can't get the Toy Tokyo one, the gold one, that gold Ghostbuster, I don't know where it is right now. If you can't get the other one, I don't know why there's only 2 of these here. But if you can't get the platinum because it's like $20,000-$30,000, and you can't get the other one, it's like, okay, well, what are your other options? Your only other options is to go and get this one if you want the logo. So again, that's just my opinion. I'm going to stop talking now because I'm going to go into the app on the Wi-Fi. All right. You know what? What should I go for? Should I go for the rare? Or is it like how much does the rare have? If I get the rare, I'll probably get it at 3,900 mints. But if it sells for 87 right now, maybe it goes to like 115, give or take. So I'm probably gonna get that anyway. I might as well try for the ultra rare. Wow, there's 2,400. I think I have a good shot. All right, moving on here. It doesn't give details on the countdown. What do you mean, doesn't give details? Sure it does. Details right here. Mass murders. So what's up, Randy and Dashy? Past couple days, been rough. Haven't gotten anything. I don't know if I really want to get the 007 posts. I'm going to get it just because it completes a set. And I can get it for probably under $700. Justin says, hey. And Riley says, have the damn ticket now. David Rose's mom says, I need VV rehab. No Wi-Fi, no market is killing me. Oh no. All right, I got 1 minute left, so I'll do a Patreon member shout out. He's there in the dark. He's there in my heart. Oh God, what's the rest of the words? He's waiting in the winds. He's gotta play a part. Trouble is a friend. Yeah, trouble is a friend of mine. Oh, oh. So don't be alarmed if he takes you by the arm. I won't let him win, but I'm a sucker for his charm. Trouble is a friend, yeah, trouble is... Alright, come on, come on. 28 seconds, let's go. Second go. Second go. And Bond, let's go. Of course, the High Ranger said I went to the bathroom and did some... No, I went to the gym and did some arms, and then I went to bed, and then I showered. Don't put words in my mouth. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, going back in. Going back in. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Get pumped up. Get pumped up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think I got it. Oh yeah, ultra rare. Let's get that bread. Let's get that bread. Alright, I have 175, 1075 when it goes down. That's how we do it. That's how we do it, boy. Took the gems. Took the gems. Suck it. Okay. All right. Oh my god. I need an aspirin. Whew. All right. Going to the comments. Justin Torres says, I wish I got screwed over by a glitch so I could get a secret rare. Because it says, what's in the Pokemon box? The one you go in to sell. Ooh, number 831. Very, very nice. Well, that's definitely sold out, so I can't go and do that. I'm pretty sure the rare is sold out too. Yeah, rare is sold out too. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So it's a Neogenesis first edition Pokemon box, and that is a what do you call it? Neogenesis rare. That's the first. You're gonna have the first appearances of Lugia, Typhlosion, Feraligatr, Meganium, like some really big ones. Has Heracross in it. It has Pikachu in it. It has Kingdra. So it takes some evolutions from the first one, like Horsey and Seadra, and it gives it a third evolution like Kingdra. It's the first one that has baby Pokemon in it, most namely Pikachu. So yeah, it is absolutely bananas insane. I love it. It's Lugia is like the Charizard of the second generation. There was no movie specifically about Charizard. Charizard's in a few of the movies, but Lugia, like, he's on the cover. Like, Pokemon the movie 2000. Yeah, it's really, really, really good. It's a really good box, really good set. White Rise says, thank you, no problem. Amar says, Randy, do you know I'm a fully qualified personal trainer? I can make a very effective workout program. Oh, very good, very good. If you're in the Florida area region, then we can go do some business. I'm moving down there soon. Alexis Evans says, good luck, everyone trying to catch up on the go, picking up the kiddos. Good luck, Alexis. As Randy, how many sets do you have? We need 20 plus. I don't know how many you'll need. I have 35, 36. Let me see what I have right now. There in the dark, there in my heart. Oh, I can't believe I got that. I have 36 sets right now. I'll have 37 in another 40 minutes or so when the marketplace opens. Renzi is going for the ultra rare. No time to buy. Heck yeah! Predict my future. That $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Saying, hi Randy, you're such a smart cookie. Thanks for being such a great fan. Oh, dude, Predict, I love you, man. I love you so much. That Ortega says, Kurt, ha 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 ha. Pam says, Predict! Oh, oh my god, I love it when my friends talk to each other. Renzi says, you think turning Omi into Lane or just keep Omi would be better for a 5-year spectrum? Turning Omi into Lane? Land. So, I'm keeping most of my Omi. But, that being said, 10% of it's probably going to go to land. The rest I'll keep. With maybe I'll liquidate like $1 million or so every year. For living expenses, or I'll liquidate it for some philanthropic goals. Buying land in Madagascar and Indonesia, or setting up animal sanctuaries, that type of deal. Ryan K says, Randy, hashtag always out of the shower. Gotta get that AC, bro. AC I don't really need anymore. It's October now. It's not really hot. But you have 300,000 less than you, and have it. It's a really cheap, I promise. Yeah, I know it probably is. But I also, this is gonna sound so stupid, and I know it sounds stupid because okay, Chavez, a couple $100. It's fine. It's fine. You probably, and it'll be so comfortable. And you're right. It would have been. But remember, and I'm not even that religious, but the story of David and Goliath in the Bible says that, Goliath is just big, giant, acromegalia-inflicted mother flapper, and it's going to try to say, like, come here so I could toss your body, like grab your body and break your bones, and nobody wants to fight this guy, so David says, I'll fight him. Nobody else is stepping up, and David says, I will, because what he did was, he had this whip. Everyone thinks it's like a slingshot, but it's not. It's like a whip where if you get really, really good at it, you put a little ball in the whip, and it can go, you can be devastating. It's faster than even the finest of Major League Baseball pitchers, and he protects his flock from sheep. And it's like, no, you don't understand. I protect my flock, my sheep, from wolves and lions all the time. I got this. And the general of the army is like, all right, well, take your hat, take your armor, take your spear. And he says, I cannot take it, for I have not earned it. I feel like I have not earned comfort yet. Even though I'm sure I definitely have. I just feel like I haven't. I feel like I haven't earned AC or a bed yet. Next year, I promise I will. Yeah. Parentheses says land. Yeah. Kara says, do you think it's wiser for someone to keep all their OMI until $1 or $10, or use them all to buy the best lands in the VeVeVerse? It depends on how much OMI you have. Because I have 108 point something. It's almost 109 million. Spending 5 million OMI, which by next year, when land is available, let's just say it's 5 cents, which it should be a lot higher than 5 cents. 5 million OMI times 5 cents, that's $250,000. So I think that's a good enough investment into any one thing. The only thing more that I would have done would have been OMI, where I put in 4 something. Maybe like 420. Maybe like 420. Oh, so maybe I put in 420,000. Oh God, that's so cool. I can't believe that. And that's going to be probably the biggest investment I ever do. Again, if it is, let's say, 9 cents. If it's 9 cents at that point, and I put in 5 million, that's 450,000. Okay, I'll do that too. The only reason why I'd be okay with doing that is because I believe that at that time, at the time of we're able to buy land, again, let's say OMI is 5 cents, it's probably going to be a lot easier for the land to 10x than OMI, even though OMI I think will be $1 by the end of 2027, but that's a very conservative amount. That's a very conservative amount of time. It's probably going to do it quicker, but up until I see what happens with the Master Collector Program, OMI Utility, stuff at the end of the year, and even land in the VeVeVerse, how it goes, utility burn, I don't want to give any further predictions right now and say like, 2024, and then stuff comes out, it's like, all right, it's not going to happen as soon as I thought, I've already done that once before. I thought by 2026, we would have $1, and we still might. But because that was when it was like 0.007, that was right around the time Bitcoin had a little bit of dip, but then it crashed hard. So I had to be like, okay, let me redo this, and I delayed everything by a year. But what I'm saying is that land at that time next year, when next year, whether OMI's 5 cents or 9 cents or 10 cents, anywhere in between, it's going to be a lot easier for the land to 10x than for OMI to. Like the land will 10x quicker than OMI. That's why I've no problem putting 5-10% of my OMI in there. I hope that helps. But again, if you only have, let's say you only have like 1 million OMI, I would say putting 100 or 200,000 OMI into, I think that's okay, because you're still keeping a lot of OMI, and you're that's what I would do if I only had that much. Ryan K, because Randy always at the shower Chavez. Could I get a bunch of those at the? Yeah, I would. All right, Ryan K, you're gonna get. Is it like, my peeps got jokes? I'm gonna put that on Snapchat. Like, my subscribers got jokes. Randy out of the shower Chavez. You guys are great. I love you guys. All right, so moving on. Investorin in the Tokimos Tokomst says, "What do you think of Kryptons?" Oh, I love it. I just went off on like a 5-minute tangent why it's so undervalued. And I think I answered that afterwards, after you had posted that anyway. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoy them, and I think those will rise probably more than most others. Team building games. Where can I find different posters? I went over that beforehand. So there are two posters. So one was a ultra rare. I don't even know what the other. I think the one was just a rare. Oh, excuse me, I hiccuped. Market is still closed, but there was an ultra rare and oh god, hiccups. And a rare. There's a rare and ultra rare, and I got the ultra rare. Oh yeah, get it. I said when my life as a teenage robot collectibles. Oh, I was a little too old for that, but that ran for years, and people loved it. I don't know if we have Nickelodeon. I hoped we would. I mean, it would make sense if you get Cartoon Network and they're on board. It would probably make sense. Let me see who owns Nickelodeon. If it's Paramount, I don't know if we have Paramount. But let me take a look see. Who owns Nickelodeon? All right, so what we got here. Parent organizations is Viacom. All right, so Viacom CBS domestic media. Viacom CBS. Well, we do have CBS. This CBS own Viacom. Yes. All right, so yes, we actually should. We at least have our foot in the door because we have a partnership with CBS. CBS owns Viacom, and Viacom owns Nickelodeon. So yes, we should have that partnership, or at least we have our foot in the door. Oh my God, SpongeBob. Oh my God, Rocko's Modern Life. Oh my God, Invader Zim. Oh my heckin' goodness, Rugrats. Oh! Sorry. I hate to scream. I'm screaming again. I feel like nobody's talked about this either. Why has nobody talked about this? There is so many good cartoons out. Even if they do like the live action stuff of all that. Oh my God, like the Amanda Show, like Melissa Joan Hart, before she was Sabrina the Teenage Witch, got her start on Clarissa Explains It All. That was such a good show back in the day. At least, they had My Brother and Me. That's some of the live action shows too. Yeah, like Dude Ranch or something Ranch, Wild and Crazy Kids. I mean, I'm just thinking back, and then in recent years you had Victorious, and you had iCarly, and Zoe 101. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There are so many good things that they have there. Again, CBS. So I've hypothesized before that they had Big Bang Theory because of their partnership with CBS. That is a good question, Team Building Games. That's a good question. Isa says, Isa had that question. Isa. But yeah, Team Building Games, yes, there were two different posters. Thank you, Isa. Honda X Dream says, do you think Upland is a competitor to Earth 2? And did you have a look on the manga token? Upland, I do not believe, is a competitor to Earth 2. I mean, it's not a serious competitor to Earth 2. Do you have a look at the manga token? I haven't. I have heard of it. I think you're the second person to tell me about it, but I have not looked into it deeply yet. Brendan Z says, ultra rare, no time to buy. View Darkling says, I'm still in jail, bro. No. Why did you put a ticket in? View Darkling, did you put a ticket in? Brendan Z's laughing. In Building Games says, where do I find the ultra rare? Only see rare. Yeah, it was on that general page, and down on new arrivals and scroll that way. Yeah, I'll see what's going on. Danny says, store the new arrivals. Brendan Z says, I'm down to pitch in to own 1 out of 70th of Adani. Yeah, I would too. Team Building Games says, got it, thanks. Michael Barbera says, there it is, Randy. View Darkling says, Z, I'll take a piece. 2 out of 70. Yeah, I'll get some action in there. Also, Sonny Hooverville is undervalued in my opinion. There was this guy Galt here this morning. He was just like, guys, no, Spider-Man's a joke. Everyone's gonna sell Spider-Man. You should all buy the secret rare. Now I have the secret rare of the Sonny. I wasn't gifted one. I had to buy it, but so I had that. So I got one. And is it? I think everything's undervalued now, but because we're in a down market. But that being said, I think that Spider-Man's going to go up a lot higher But yeah, the secret rare is pretty cool. It's pretty fun. I don't know if I would say it wouldn't. It's not the first that comes to mind. Something that's undervalued because it is the largest secret rare, but it is still a secret rare, and it'll get you more points in the Master Collector program, right? Because I thought Season 1 Kripkins was on Quid. Well, we have it. Well, I mean, it's on our Season 1. Quid might have another thing with Kripkins, like they might have you can collect these like tops, or you can collect these, whatever. I think Quid and Terra Virtua they have Marvel licenses as well. They have like these little Pog type things, and they're cool if you just want to collect them. Like, nice, and you put them. Again, if I didn't know what a Komi was or Komi didn't exist, Quid and Terra Virtua would be like. But because these are just so out of everyone's league. Yeah, so there might be some other stuff. They might have their partners elsewhere. Again, Marvel puts their licenses, DC puts their licenses. We don't have the only ones. We have the only ones of this type. But so they might have some Kripkins on there as well for Quid or Terra Virtua. Danny says Kripkings. It was 3 minutes. TK says, how much will these boxes cost? These ones today were 87 and 107. TK says poster. Yeah, so it depends which one you got. TK, Teresa? Code Cringy says, can you please show that screen you purchased on them? Wasn't stacked up on gems. That's why. Scott Horn says, let's go! Just how you get it so fast. As soon as that box went away, bam! I press smash. I smash that buy button. Like everyone should smash that like button. Smash? Smashing. Wild Thornberries. That's another good one that we could put on that list. Nigel. I hope Nigel's a secret rare. Team Building Games didn't get it. Who got it? Well, I did. Free Kips. Oh, hell yeah. There's a big hitter for sure. Nice sale in the box. Yeah, I know. That Neogenesis box, I'll at least get minimum 1 million Omi, if not more. I might get 2 million. White Rabbit says, thanks for the luck dash. You got a rare. So, good for you, White Rabbit. Good for you. Scott Horn got one. Bad Hair Club says, even a chance I'll have better luck next drop. Highly unlikely. I hope you do. Depressed WFT fans has got my mint number 81 ultra rare. Dude, good for you. Hobbs says, rare for me, very nice. Boris Hunter says, struck out both times today. Damn. Derek Brett says, I constantly watch myself fail, and you get one. Sorry, man. I hope you get one next time. Oh, Veve Darkly, you got in. 2420. Yo, good for you. Mario says, rare, 2354 on the rebound. I didn't get a rebound. Nice. Oh, and Veve Darkly says, don't worry, I can't sell. Okay, so you can buy it, you can't sell. Mario says, got to make sure I sell well and not low like I did my Labicorn. Yes. Brina Kruger says, did not get one. Damn. Brennan says, rare 448. Hashtag what? Good for you, mate. Good for you. Keith says, I did not get it, but then again, I did not go for it. Oh. Price predictions, I would say 100 something for the rare. I would say like 300 for the ultra rare. So I can never convert Omi to gems on the app. If not, when it will be possible. Give it a couple weeks or like a month. I don't know if you'll be able to buy gems with Omi. They might just have an option on the paying. How would you like to pay, gems or Omi? So they might give you that option because we will be able to use Omi to buy NFTs. It would be kind of silly to be able, you're going to take this Omi and you're going to buy these gems and then use the gems to buy NFTs. It's just an extra step. Again, they should give you that option to buy with gems or Omi, but give it like a month or so. Brendan Z says, I love the artwork. I got 2. Oh, nice. It says, Randy, you are a David. Like a David you... David Goliath. Yes, I would like to think so as well. 69 viewers. Nice. Oh, actually, I'm going to go and watch myself again on YouTube. There in the dawn. Gonna watch myself. Okay, moving on. Peter V. says, got nothing. You, Randy? I got one. I got an ultra rare. And this, I don't know you. Gooseneck has got nothing again, but next time, maybe. BJ Go says, what's an Omi and how do you buy it? So Omi is the crypto that is attached to this app. You will be able to buy all of these NFTs with the crypto Omi. You're going to be able to buy land in the Veveverse with the Omi. And Omi is about to shoot up. Like I think it's going to be 5 cents by the end of the year. And it's like 0.006 something right now. Let me go and take a look. I haven't actually taken a look. Alright, come on. If I go to the Bit4x... and you buy it on Bit4x. At least that's the easiest way to buy it right now. You will probably be able to go on other exchanges in like a month or so, maybe like a KuCoin or a Kraken or a Gemini. But for right now, Bit4x seems to be the easiest, and it's at 0.0064. So I think this 8x's by the end of the year. You heard me correct. 8x's. Is that got nothing next time? Oh yeah. John Duarte says, missed the drop, kicking myself. Damn. Justin says, nah. Homie my chat says, whoever got one, congrats. Didn't get anything today. LOL. I'm trying to be positive, but Randy, this is the best chat channel in the community, period. Oh, thank you. Thank you, homie my check. I love compliments. It says, I got one ultra rare, almost had another on the rebound. Oh, that would have been sick. Only one link says 5 friends went for ultra and all missed. 7 friends went for rare and all hit. You gotta pick your battles. You do. You do. Congrats to your friends that got the rare. And it says, off-topic question, but how do you handle taxes on Veve? Most CPAs have no idea what NFTs are. That's a good point. I would view it, I guess, almost as a crypto. Oh, no. I don't know. I don't know. It's easier for me because I have 2 businesses. And basically what my accountant explained to me is, okay, Chavez. He's like, I'm going to make this really simple for you because I think he thinks I'm really dumb. Fair point. And he says, what comes in is income. Like what goes into your bank account, that is taxable income if it stays there. But whatever goes out of your account is an expense. So if you go and, if all you're doing is just collecting money, then that's all taxable income. If you, all right, right now, because you can't cash out to your bank account, if you put, let's say, somebody said they put in $400 in earlier this year into gems, now they have $13,000. They will not pay taxes on that until that comes into their account. That being said, if you have OMI, like let's say I've been buying OMI at 0.00, my average cost base is like 0.0038 maybe. It might be a little higher now because I'm buying higher. But that being said, if let's say Veveverse came out in December and I were to take my OMI and buy land in the Veveverse in December and it's 5 cents, I would have to pay short-term capital gains on those taxes, and I'd have to pay that in April. Thankfully, land won't come out till next year, so I won't have to buy until next year. But because you're taking one crypto and you're buying another, something else with it, and you're essentially realizing those gains. That being said, what was I about to say? Realizing those gains. If you wait for a year or longer, then you only have to pay long-term capital gains, which is a lot less. Short-term capital gains, I think, like 45, like 51%. It's stupid high. But long-term capital gains are like 21, 22%, something like that. But again, consult your accountant, not financial advice. Keith S. says, Cat Dog. Oh, Cat Dog was so good. Fairly Odd Parents, another heckin' classic. Timmy is in an empty. Magic little fishing branches every wish. Bad Hair Club says, we have DreamWorks. Enough said. Shrek. Dude, Shrek. This is my swamp. Shrek is love. Shrek is life. Justin says, Rugrats are a trip to watch. They're so good. It is so weird watching the Rugrats now. If you go back and just looking at the parents are around our age, like, late 20s, early 30s, that type of deal. And it's such a weird way to look at. Back in the day, again, and including me, a lot of parents that raised us, there were still some old school parents left that weren't like, oh, your child needs to be held for a certain amount of day, or they need to be watched constantly, like the helicopter parents. That's a recent thing. Like, that's a recent thing the last, 20, maybe 30 years, and you see it in Rugrats, where you have Dee Dee saying, like, oh, no, Dr. Lipschitz says, he's a children's psychologist, you do this, and this. And for the most part, back in the day, parents just kids should be seen and not heard. Go be quiet. Go play in your room. And I was fine with that. Like, oh, okay, let me play video games. I won't bother you. I was probably one of the easiest kids to manage because, I just played video games. That being said, when I was a teen, I was did not listen at all. So yeah, moving on. Mark Ellis says Dragon Ball NFTs would be 7 Dragon Ball NFTs would be hype, dude. Honestly, they could make the Dragon Balls its own drop. 7 of them, Yeah, that could be a bunch of number 7s. I think the number 4 ball would probably be the most coveted, because that's the one that Goku's grandpa Gohan got. Again, he named his son Gohan after the old man that adopted him, Gohan. And that was his ball. Gohan gave him that Dragon Ball. So I think number 4 would probably be really big. And then maybe number 1, obviously. But yeah, it could be its own drop. And you have the Shenron Omega. I don't know, but yeah, Oolong or whatever his name is. Not Oolong. There's Shenron and who? All right. Who was that other dragon guy that made wishes? Shenron and Purunga. That's what his name was. Shenron's like the lean, like Dragonair type thing, and Purung is like the Dragonite. It's really thick. He's a thick boy. Marcos says, and the pieces to Exodia for Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh god, that'd be insane. That'd be a crazy secret rare. Probably be a blind box though. Rico says, what's the one show with those young kids who were surfers? We are riders on a mission. Rocket Power. Rocket Power was so epic. Oh my god. They were surfers. They were skateboarders. They were roller hockey people. That was such a good show. Oh my god, that was so good. Oh, it was crazy. Freakout says, Teenage Robot was my show, XJ9. I don't know the XJ9, I think that's a show reference. Mark says, do you think any of these Bond poses will be animated down the road? I hope so. They could, whatever they have now, they could take it and improve upon it in the future. So, maybe. None says, White Rabbit, they would never alter NFT. I think they can. I don't know if they would or not. Maybe it's that Jurassic Park thing. Your scientists were so occupied with whether they could, they didn't stop to think if they should. So maybe you're right. Hardlife says 0, 6 weeks. Yeah, that's that. I'm sorry, Hardlife. You are living up to your name. Sorry. White Rose says, what about Ritmo, Justin Torres? Ritmo is... I think Ritmo was the first animated one, because you touch it and it goes, Nyeh. It goes nay. So I like Ritmo a lot. Audible Collective got shut out again, damn. Hana Extreme says, bought manga for 500 yesterday. Today's 800. Hey-yo! That's awesome. Dude, good for you, mate. You made 60% on your money. That's fantastic. Dozen says, you can keep smashing the buy and error buttons, but the error button has to be over the buy button. So you're pressing both, if that makes sense. I think it does. To S had no luck. Linex says, remember the old days when Randy used to do videos from work? Who could have thought life will give us this big opportunity? Yeah, for those of you that don't remember, I was not having a good time. I had 2 businesses. I had a girlfriend. I was trying to work out, and I was just. It was a lot, and I would get up at like 6 something, and I would or maybe like 7. Yeah, I would take a shower. I would go take all the Pokemon cards that I packaged up from the night before, put them in my car. I would go to the gym. After I leave the gym, I would go to the post office, take all those Pokemon cards and send them out. I would go to the office, or do the high-risk lending. I would work from 9:30 to, however long it took me at the post office, to about 6, give or take, depending on the night. Then I would print out all of the Pokemon cards I sold that day. So on eBay, I'd print out everything. I would write about 4 different scripts. Oh, actually, no. I would also make a video in the morning. I'd make a video in the morning reading a script. At night, I would write 4 different scripts. Maybe even 5. Because I would do a Tesla video. I would do a Pokemon sales data video. I would do an Earth 2 video. And I would do like another random video. And then I would write the scripts for like the next day, at least that next morning, for Earth 2. And when I would get home at like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, I would have to package up those Pokemon cards that I had sold during the day on eBay. And I would have to package those up. I would have to list new cards. And I would... I was working like 16 hours a day. It was not good. I was not. It was I'm getting like freaked out, like just thinking about it right now. But yes, this is the oh God, I'm so thankful to these guys. Sniper says, "Oh, Sniper got a rare." Gressy says, "Like. Randy is the man." Ah, thanks, Getsy. Thanks, Getsy. Yeah, everyone smash that like button. Get me up to 50 likes, please. Kurt says, "Got a rare 2028. Also saw buy button on the rebound, and I tapped on the back arrow by mistake, and it went away." No, it's okay. It's okay. Rookie mistake. You'll get past it. Free Kip says, "Bro, if we get a KuCoin listing, 5 cent inbound for sure." I think that'll happen this year. I think by November we either get a KuCoin or a Kraken or a Gemini. I think by November that's what we get. They're going in place right now. We're on Immutable X. Immutable X has us on like their homepage. So yeah, this again. What are we waiting for? Why haven't we gotten these exchanges in like May, June, July, August? Because we were on the wrong token. Right? We're on like a dead chain, Go chain. Now we're on the Ethereum blockchain via Immutable X. Oh, Patreon member shout out. The tide is high, but I'm holding on. I'm gonna be your number one. I'm not the kind of girl who gives up just like that. Oh no. Alan Tom says, "Missed out twice today and away tomorrow, so we'll miss Daredevil." No, we'll have enough gems for Ido though. When Ido? Hopefully in a couple weeks. I mean, right now the release date for Ido says December 31st, 1969. So I don't know. So yeah, Free Kid. That's why I think 5 is relatively conservative, and we could be up to like 8 cents by the end of the year. Yeah. JL says, "It's not possible for me to buy gems. Is it possible that you can send me gems and I'll pay you the money beforehand?" I can't do that, but I wonder why it's not possible. I know it takes like PayPal, it takes card, and something else. Ow. I don't know why that's not possible. Oh man, yeah, I don't know why. That's rough. Go put in a support ticket at Veve, and see why, because you should be able to buy gems. Doesn't say some of Rockstar's devs need to work for Veve. I don't know if they're hiring. I hope they are hiring, because again, these guys, they are working so much. I think they do need a break. So if that's the case, I would hope that some of these guys are hiring and kind of share the load with the work, as it were. Yeah, I hope they do that. And if Rockstar developers want to go, do it. YR says, "Universal in Orlando is getting rid of the Shrek attraction." Wait a minute. I've been to Orlando. I've been to Universal several times. Where is there a Shrek attraction? Now, mostly I go for Harry Potter World, but Harry Potter World's like the last one in there. You have to go through like the Simpsons world, and you have to go through this world. You have to go through a bunch of worlds, like the Minion Land, in order to get there. I don't think I remember Shrek. Why am I blanking on that? And also, if you have a Shrek, why would you get rid of it? Anyway, I digress. And it's weird they're getting rid of it, though. And it said, "Thanks for the tax info. Agree with your points. That's why I'm hesitant to use OMI to buy NFTs. If I have cash, I will buy gems to buy it. Yes. Since buying OMI will cause a taxable offense. Also, yes." And it says, "My hope is that in the future, Veve will offer tax forms for each NFT you purchase and sell with cost basis. They might 1099 you, yeah. If they're planning on becoming an exchange for NFTs, they will do this. Until then, hodl." Yeah, I think they'll eventually 1099 you as well. But I also think that Veve will become a social media place. I believe that, because again, there's some things that people that they don't have Twitter or Discord, they'll only post on the Veve feed. So they will be a social media outlet and a metaverse company. So I'd be curious to see what they define themselves as, because Mark Zuckerberg just recently said he defines Facebook as a metaverse company. Elon Musk says Tesla is not a car company. They're a software company. They just happen to make cars. They're like 12, they're like a dozen or so individual companies rolled into one. Love Tesla. Now, says the IRS are thieves, but we all comply. Hashtag ATF. Well, because if you don't pay taxes, you get thrown in a cage. Stupid, but it's the way it is. Like so, it says, "My stupid cousin keeps bragging that he has 100,000 OMI and thinks he's richer than Trump." Well, I mean, he could have $100,000 one day. When this goes to $1, as long as he hodls. My friend Justin, I'm very, very proud of him. Not this Justin on here, another Justin of mine. He's got like 700,000 on me. It's like, dude, you have a couple $100,000 in the future. That's amazing. He's gonna have several $100,000, and yeah, so I'm very, very happy for him, as long as he hodls. Crypto Boy says, "What's your internet speed?" Oh, I actually took a screenshot of this the other day. I'm gonna go and show you my internet speed. Speed. Bird. I could have sworn I had it. Did I take it on Monday? Because I did a test, and I'm sure I screenshotted it. All right, let me go back. Should be in all white. Ow. Ooh, my back. That did not feel good at all. Oh, my other back. Okay, here it is. My internet speed is 558 megabits per second download and 163 megabits per second upload. It says my internet connection is very fast. Yeah. That is what I got. I think that's pretty good. I think. I don't know. Brendan says, Nutella sandwich, easy clap. It's a beautiful sight to see a Comey on Coinbase. Yeah, it would be. I mean, it's not, but it would be. Is it? Is it? I don't think it is. Let me go check. Oh my God, I'm sorry guys. I have so many notifications. I'll get to them in a sec. All right, so if I go to trade and I go to search, for a Comey. Well, it's not tradable, but I mean it's on there. But again, it's not tradable. So I would say that maybe we'll get. I mean I know we'll get a Coinbase at some point. Again, if they went with Sheeb, they will definitely list that. But I'm going to say that's either late this year or early next year at some point. And the Ido doesn't come out for 60 more negative years. MV Shimada says, "What a cheap ultra rare." Yeah, that is. Actually, we should have a marketplace open right now. So let me go and check. Ooh, my body. It burns. Start collecting, going into the marketplace, collectibles. Oh, I can get it for $94. Nope, couldn't buy it. Someone sniped it. Looking for a good deal if anyone's, posting on it for under like sub like 100 or sub 200 and well, $16.51 to get for $99. Seems to be the best one. All right, so I got number 1235 for $99. I don't care if this goes back down to 85 or 80. I completed a set. I got 37 sets, and I spent only $12 over what I would have bought anyway. So I'm happy. I'm good. So I'm quite all right. I don't know. Ooh, Veve just made an official post on Instagram. Oh, talking about Daredevil tomorrow. Hey yo. Start collecting. If I go to the profile. Hey, come on. Where's the James Bond? Oh yeah. Got a bunch of these. So this poster. If I go to the ultra rare and I go to the market, only $180. So it's only like a $700 I'm sorry, a $70 difference right now. So I saved myself $70, which is nice. How much OMI do I plan on staking? I plan on staking 52 million OMI. Not all at once. I'll do 1 million OMI per week, and I'll stake that. Again, depending on how much we get in the Veveverse, and I do plan to make this clarification, saying that okay, if you say, hey, here's the Kamehameha. Now, if here's the rewards for staking OMI, and I'll go, okay, well those are the rewards for staking, but if I stake 50 million OMI right off the gate, in like 2 months, are you going to say, oh, here's some rewards if you stake OMI now, and it's so much better than these, and all my OMI's locked up? Like, I'm going to, that's why I'm going to do 1 million every week, because at some point, I'll be like, oh, okay, they'll have some really good benefits, and I'll keep doing that. So that's about what I want to do. DW says, rare Harley Quinn is more affordable and only 750 mints. That is true. Very affordable. Well, I mean, not very. It's just more affordable than the other one. White Rabbit says, Shrek is across from Minions. Why am I blanking on Shrek? I've been there multiple... I gotta go back. Tazquart says, great midterm plan you have. Any more thoughts on blockchain for your animal sanctuary? A flowchart and beginnings of a white paper if you want to discuss sometime soon after Omi 10X is first. Yeah. Shoot me a message. I would say that I guess I could have the land that I buy. Like, I could have the, what do you call it? I could have the property deed be an NFT. You know, have that on the blockchain. Maybe, and I guess I could also, maybe not have a crypto. Maybe I should. Maybe when I do the animal sanctuary, I should be like, hey, you know, buy this crypto. And as you buy this crypto, you're going to be able to buy... when you buy the crypto, you could send us back the crypto, and that'll count as a donation. Or you could use that crypto to buy, you know, whatever, you know, from the store. And we have a store. Oh, you could buy this, and you can give it to your dog. You know, dog food. So maybe something like, I don't know. Maybe something like that. Use that crypto, and you can go on our store. On our store, you can pay for visits in that crypto. You know, if you get a special tour, you pay for food. You know, that type of deal. Maybe I could do that. Ansley says, to be honest, I think Facebook will lead the way to metaverse because it's so speculative. They have like 10,000 people working on it, so it's possible. Very, very possible. And it says, yeah, I was happy to catch you on YouTube because of your Tesla videos. Fan since then. Watched all your videos, even though I understand nothing about Pokemon. Happy to be a Patreon. Keep it going, dude. Love you, brother. Cyrus says, rare poster going at 95. Ayo! Getsu said, once we are 100% Ethereum based, then we'll start getting on more exchanges. We're very, very close. We are very, very close. Frederick Denbach says, Oracle here. Would be pleased to offer you one of the first collector NFT tiles art of a Pokemon. That is on Earthium or After Earth? I think it's on Earthium, right? Yeah, it says collective gift from Earthium. Give me a little, message me, and we'll keep in contact, and I will let you know. Marco Ribeiro says, I can see you, Sir Oracle. Oh, you guys are great. He says, yep. Marco Ribeiro says, our Pokemon King. No. So I thank you guys for commenting, coming here and viewing. Rolo says, so sad I can't buy at these low prices. Ultra Rare for 180. Yeah, dude, Ultra Rare. This is the cheapest set right now. This set it's only 80 and 90. It's literally under $300 for the set. So it's great. This is good. This is good. All right, everyone, please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. And everyone check out Star Helix and Veve Vault on YouTube. And follow Not Star Helix and Hey David Don on the Twitters. I love you all. Class dismissed. I'll catch you all later. All right, bye. Meow. Thank you guys for the super chats. Predict, I love you, and I'll talk to you all later. All right, bye. Meow.